been a minute since you guys seen the car. Car's doing great. I just did an oil change the other day. Apologies for like the monotone voice. I'm sick right now, so it's like my throat hurts hella bad. Today we're gonna be putting some new headlight bulbs in. So before anything, I just want to thank Last Fit for sending out these bulbs, low beam and high beam. So yeah, big shout out to Last Fit. A very high quality product. I could tell it's pretty it's got some weight to it. But yeah, there are the LEDs right there. See if it'll focus. It's not focusing much, but yeah, LED powered, plug and play, low beam and high beam. So let's get these installed real quick and see how they look. Ow. My whole front bumper is held by some zip ties. Can you believe it? I'm waiting for this company called I think they're called MacLift or something like that on Instagram. They make like these like custom brackets that go right here, and they also give you some reinforcement thing to put on here because all of mine are torn up. But I'm waiting for that. I emailed them the other day to see if they're making them. I haven't heard anything from them though. I picked up this new right angle ratchet the other day. My first one ever, dude, and it's so useful. No more regular ratchets. Man, that last one was a pain to get off. I'm gonna move it over here. That's a big intercooler. Never realized how big it was. Alright, let's take off these headlights. Pretty sure they're only held by that bolt right there. I'm missing a lot of stuff on this car. Yep, just that one. So if it's plug and play, then this should just be easy removal, right? Oh, that does not look right. Alright, so here's what I have going on. I got the right size for the bright, but I got the wrong size for the regular headlight. So these say H11. I don't know if that's the size of it, but if you look at the bright, it says 9005, and then this brand new one is 9005. Right there. I'm gonna have to send those back. I'm gonna plug in the brights right now, and I'm gonna contact them and let them know. I don't think it was their fault because I did send them a screenshot of a graph that somebody made on the Civic forums of our headlight sizes. And I sent that to them and I said, okay, this is what I found, this is what I know. So, not their fault. The graph, I guess, was just wrong. So, let's go ahead and finish installing these. So, we're gonna put this in. Let's see. Plug and play. Ooh. I don't know if it's supposed to go that rough, but let's see. Alright, well, I guess we're just doing the brights today. Hopefully they could send me back the other ones soon. But that gives me time to work on this other project right here. I'll get into that in a minute. Let me finish putting all this stuff together and I'll show you what I got going on over there. Alright, I got the new LED high beams on both sides. I'm gonna leave the bumper off because here is my idea, my contraption. This is the type of stuff that I like doing. So I bought plastic fog light covers, completely, you know, no holes in it, because obviously on ours we got that ginormous circle hole. I never liked those fog lights. It just doesn't go good with our body style. Like, we have like a lot of aggressive angles on the FG4, and so These are charger grill lights. So I don't know if you look it up right now, charger with grill lights, these are gonna pop up. Basically anybody in the charger scene that likes to modify will have these. I noticed that they have the same angle pretty much as our fog light covers, and I really like that. It flows. So I'm gonna combine these two. I'm gonna, you know, cut it out, put it in right. These are actually sequential turning ones, so when I turn my blinkers on, these are gonna blink as well. You know, so we have a lot of wiring to figure out. This is just the type of work that I like to do. I like to be creative that way. So we're gonna try it out. I'm gonna, you know, cut it out, put them in, see how they look. All right, so the way I want to do this, I'm pretty much just gonna eyeball it. I don't think it's got to be too perfect anyway. But yeah, I'm just gonna eyeball it pretty much like this. Kind of angle it, I guess. There's the rough, extremely rough outline. So I'm gonna cut in the lines this area. I'm not on the line for obvious reasons. I don't want to overcut. And that's pretty much it. I got it hooked up to the power real quick. I want to make sure it's working and all that, but check it out. So that's pretty much how it's gonna look. It does this cool little animation thing. You can't see it because the LEDs like make the camera flicker, but it does this cool little startup feature. I need to figure out which wire is which. Yellow is for turn signal, and I'm guessing this is, I don't know what gray is. Like, I don't know what gray means. I'm trying to get the wiring down first before I cut into this, because this is gonna take the least amount of time compared to the wiring. So all right, I just got the sequential lighting figured out. Super easy actually. So yellow wire goes to brown wire, and then gray wire, I figured out that that was a neutral wire, so that could either go to power or ground, and I just wired it up to the power here, and it's fine. Sequential is working. So now that I have the wiring figured out, all I gotta do is cut the plastic and then get these fitted on, wired up actually nice, and it's good to go. I think I'm just gonna break these clips off because we're not gonna need them. I'm gonna epoxy them, or I'm gonna epoxy this thing in there anyway. Much closer. All right, so this is how it's looking now. Here's the cut. Basically what I traced out, but I had to kind of grind these down right here, these sections, so that way it stays flush in between it. So now all I gotta do is epoxy it. I'm gonna epoxy it from the back right there, just fill in everything that I can, as much as I can. Also right here, I'm gonna hit it right here on the back, on this like back lip. All right, this is all I had left for my epoxy. It's just this 1 minute quick setting. Oh, see, that's a lot. Oh no, it's not even hitting right there. Ah, what a waste. Alright, so I've had these out here for about an hour. The epoxy I had was pretty old. I mean, it says it'll set in a minute, but it's been here for over an hour in the sun, and this one barely set. Like I could pick it up probably from the light now, and you could see down there little droplet thingies, whatever. So this is done. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the bumper. This one though, I'm having trouble with it, like just staying down. I put a lot of extra on here. I try to keep it as clean as I could, but it's making puddles. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with this design, man. Like a sharp edges and then a big oval in the middle. Like, come on. That looks way better. Only thing is, the clips back here, these clips, they don't have like that strong clip ledge thing on there. So I probably have to do something about that, just so they're not like flapping in the wind, you know. I mean, they're on there. These bottom ones are really, really good. They're just like OEM, but these top ones are really thin. But dude, look at that. That's way better. I got both of them on. Now I just gotta get the wiring done. So I have everything wired up. And I actually changed it from my fog lights to my parking lights because I want to be able to just turn on my running lights slash parking lights, you know, when I'm just driving and show them off pretty much. So I thought you were able to control fog lights with just a switch. It turns out they only turn on when you have the headlights on. And then when the headlights are on, then you could use that switch to turn them off and on. But I thought they were like, they had their own button, but they don't. So running lights slash parking lights do, and so I just wired it to there, and it's actually easy. So you don't need to use this gray wire, it's a neutral wire. So really all you need is, if you want to run the sequentials, you use the yellow wire. I extended it so this is all one wire right here. You just wire it to the brownish tan wire. That's gonna be your sequential. And then obviously the power, here it is, it's its own harness, and you run that to the red wire. And I just grounded it right under there. My washer fluid bottle was right here. I removed it and I just used the screw that was there, and that's pretty much it. Don't worry about that mess, I'm gonna fix it up. It's really ugly right now. I just wanted to show you guys how I wired it. So again, yellow goes to tan, power goes to power, and then you could ground it right there or however you want to do it. But that's pretty much it. I tested it, everything works. Alright guys, they're both plugged in right now. Bumper's still on the floor, but I'm done with driver's side. And I don't know if it's gonna be the same for you guys, but my wire turned out to be like a weird blue, which I'm guessing is for signal. Let's find out. Yeah, so everything works like it should. Got the sequentials going. All we gotta do now is fix everything up and put the bumper back on. And before I forget, this is where I ran my ground. It's like right under the headlight. Right there, I just pulled out that 10 mil and put it up behind there. Alright, they're finally on. What do you guys think? Rice or nice? I don't know. I like them. I think it goes with the car. Oh, hazards. Yeah, everything works just like it should. I wish I could show you guys how bright these really are, but for some reason I can only use the push function, not the function that allows it to stay on. But yeah, these high beams are way brighter. I like them a lot. You can actually hear the fans turn on. It's pretty crazy.